everybody. Welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 733. It's good to be right here on the brew. It was even better to see a lot of you at a convention for the Primerica West Coast Convention. It was great to be walking around and see a lot of you. Got a lot of hugs and can't believe it's you. It was like, you're real.
It was so awesome.
It was awesome. It was pretty cool. If you're brand new and you're like, what? My name's Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz. I'm the guy that answers all your phone calls, text messages, all that good stuff. But you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and that Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get that license.
Yeah.
And say, thank you for getting me fully licensed. We got a lot of, it was awesome to see a lot of our students from the past with their huge teams now,
Cool.
RVPs now, getting recognized with their big money, with their big trophies on that next level. It's so awesome to say that they're your students, you know. So it's awesome to really be a part of that and just being, told, hey, you guys were a part of me being here.
It was surreal.
It's very surreal, very I don't know what to ever say in those situations, because Randy and I kind of just we look at it the same way, I guess, like a coach would, right? We just coach you guys, right? We just give you the tools and all the different tactics and strategies to go win.
Yeah.
But it's the players on the field that go actually do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But we'll help you get there. Are you gonna like a lot?
Just kidding. That was good, huh?
But yeah, it's different when you're in that position. What do you feel, Brandy?
No, absolutely. The whole time it was just like I felt like, what do you want to say? It's like I'm doing this job that I created for myself. You know what I mean? Like I
always said it is we coach, you guys do all the hard work.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't think of it as more. I just help people. That's it.
We help you guys get to where you want to go. We give you all the tools, the resources, but it's you guys that put in the hard work and really make it happen. And I'll say this: it doesn't matter what you guys do. Consistency has to be there. It has to come from you. You have to make a commitment. You have to prioritize. We went over this all last night for the members. We really went over a thing called focus management. The Christina Bog, one of our passers, RVP, shout out. Put a label on it last week. Yeah. She's like, it's not time management, it's focus management. And that's the truth. And it's commitment and staying with it. And I noticed a lot of people in Primerica, but people that are not in Primerica, they were studying all weekend, but people in Primerica, they stopped.
What?
They almost stalled out.
Huh?
And you went on vacation. And a lot of people do that during the summer anyway. They go on vacation with their studying. And I'm going to say this. What happens is you guys all fall off here, you fall off there, you don't study a week, you go out of town, I'm going to go and do this, I'm going to do that.
It's easy.
And then guess what happens? Come around September, October, November, you're like, man, I'm not where I want to be. This is not how I want to feel. This is not where I want my team. And then it's a mad dash before the end of the year.
And it's stress.
Unnecessary. And it's just not the goal that you put out in front of yourself. It's not what you wrote down on your mirror. It's not what you looked at on your sticky. Right?
Right.
It's not what you promised yourself.
Right.
And what I have to say to you is, don't stop. You ain't earned a vacation yet. And I know that sounds cold-hearted, right? But that's the truth. You ain't earned it yet. It's not over yet. The worst thing along this journey is you guys getting comfortable.
Ooh, yes.
Getting comfortable.
Don't get comfortable.
Getting comfortable.
There's no growth in comfort.
Satisfaction is the death of desire. If you are satisfied, you will not be hungry. Just like when you sit down to eat. You ever been like, oh man, I'm already satisfied. How hungry are you? You ain't hungry. Don't be satisfied wherever you're at. Keep that hunger. Keep at it.
Yes.
And don't stop until you get it.
Guys, think about this. July 1st is this next week. That gives you 6 months. But if you're in Primerica, it gives you 5 months. 5 months. That seems like it's a lot of time, but if you think about it, that's 3 to 4 exams that you guys can be passing comfortably in those 5 months without added stress of the rush to get it done. Think about that. We think we have so much time, but the clock is ticking. We don't have that much time. Like, we're coming, like, I know it seems weird that like it's not even July 1st and I'm telling, like, already thinking about the end of the year. Guys, it's almost the end of the year to get these licenses done.
I'm just telling you, just like a business does it. We're halfway through the second quarter.
Oh yeah.
We're coming up on the third and the fourth.
We're starting third quarter next week.
Exactly. If you ain't on this and you're not getting that mentality that the year is almost over, you got to change your perspective.
Yes.
You got to start amping it up now. Not in October, not in September, now. You need to move now. You need to get uncomfortable when everybody's getting comfortable. You want to make moves. You want to make a stance. You want to make a statement when everybody's at the beach and everybody's hanging out and everybody deserving their holiday. You're working extra hard. You're pushing extra hard. And then that way, when you are at that spot at the end of the year and you're crossing over milestones going into 2024, of course, people are going to go, man, you're just like overnight. Everything happened for you. That's not how it happened. They didn't see these hours. They didn't see how you guys were up at 10 o'clock at night and on Monday making it happen. When you don't feel like it, you'd rather be in bed. You'd rather be watching whatever's on TV, right? There's other things you would rather be doing, especially if you work for a living. You're tired. You're exhausted. And I'm just telling you, don't let any of this sacrifice go to waste. Pull it together. Push hard. Be done with this.
Yes.
But don't squander your efforts. Don't squander your sacrifices, and definitely don't break your commitment to you. I could care less about who else you're committed to. It's you. Because once you stop fulfilling and sticking to your commitments to yourself, that's when the problems backslide. That's when things spiral. That's when you start losing faith. And that's when the negativity sets in. And then you start getting off track. You got to stay on track with yourself. And that goes easily with commitment and discipline to you. Nobody else, to you. Make it happen, guys.
Yes. So
that's what I want to say after coming through, after this great convention, seeing all the awesome people there, seeing everybody that I know that are at different levels. And I know some of you on here want to be at that level, and you're just like, man, I want to be that. That's it. That's it. What I just said, that's it. If you want to know how, that's it. Everything I just said, that's how you get up on that stage. That's how you get to that next level. That's how you don't start 2024 at the same way you started 2023. That's how. And nobody who wins has it just handed to them. Nobody gets to the next level by just all that just jumping in their pocket. It ain't gonna happen. And you know what? Studying sucks. I know, right? So get over it. Quit talking about it. Quit crying about it. Nobody cares. Suck it up. Just get through it. It's already been stated. Now change it up. Make it fun. Make it right. Quit saying that. The more you say it sucks, the more you believe it, the more you won't do it. Everything's a mindset. You make everything that's a negative, make it a positive. I heard something today, and I'm gonna end with this. I was watching this TV show called Swagger. I do that while I work. It's a great show on Apple TV. Anyways, a young kid, he's trying to get into the NBA kind of thing, and his mom and him are, they're pretty poor, and they're working it, and he's like running in the morning, and she's like, all right, get down there and give me push-ups. Like, he just ran like miles, and it's like 5 a.m, and he's like, I'm tired, no. And she's all, hey, you can either tired can beat you, or you can beat tired. And she's like, all your haters out there, do you know what they want you to be? Tired. Because that's the only way they can beat you. It's the same thing for you guys. Don't be tired. Beat tired. and just get after it. Let that be your fuel. For every person that says you can't, for every person that says you're not worthy, for every person that doesn't give anything to you because they don't believe in you, work harder. Work harder. That's all I'm going to say. Work harder. Get better. Be better. Quit looking for the free. Quit looking for it to be easy. Stop it. This is worth it. This is value. It ain't supposed to be free. It ain't supposed to be easy. So now that that's out of the way, let's get this study on. What do you say, Brandy?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Let's do
I'm
it.
fired up.
I can tell.
I was surrounded by greatness this weekend.
Yes.
I was surrounded by people of greatness. I was excited. And I want to see more people like you guys, all of you on here. I want to see more. I just love that. I love the company we keep, Brandy.
Me too.
I love being on with winners and people that really want to go to another level. It's awesome.
It is awesome.
All right, everybody. If you haven't joined us, we've got our own program. We got our own online course. We got our own audios, videos. We bring it in a different way, as you just saw. We don't just talk content. We talk about passing exams, the mental aspect of it. We talk about test taking techniques. We show you how to pass those exams. Last night was all about study.
Mm-hmm.
We show you how to focus on getting it done. We touch all the intangibles and the tangibles of getting this course done. We got an orientation replay that explains everything that we're going to have to redo soon.
Mm-hmm.
I keep saying that. Study guides, SIE 6 and 63, $20 each. Those are available. You don't have to be a member for that, but they are available for you. And all that stuff is available if you just scan that QR code. That's how you get to it, or hit the link in the chat to my link tree. It has all the links to everything. Kona community, the Discord, that's where everybody's all studying at. Make sure to be there. That's where you can find a great group of people to help you out, such as like even Jamie. Jamie is pretty awesome. Not only does she help with us with Discord, but she's on there answering questions. We got a great community. Even like Jason Croft. You know, there's a lot of people doing like study sessions on those VCs. You know, it's just an awesome community. So join up. It's free. We also got my phone number up there, 866-HEY-KONA, 866-439-5662. You can reach me there or on Telegram. Brandy is only on the Discord. Tomorrow we got live sessions happening for the SIE and the 26. The SIE and the 26. So we are going over in the SIE. It's going to be live techniques. That means Brandy's going to break off a quiz and she's just going to show you exactly how she would answer them.
Yep.
Unscripted, she's not picking these questions. She's not cherry picking them. She's not going through it and having like a bunch of set of questions like we do to save time on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, when we do live techniques on our member sessions, Brandy literally brings up a live quiz from some random Q bank. I don't know which one she'll use tomorrow. And then she'll answer those questions just like you would have to.
Yes.
Just like you.
Yes.
So it's literally just what comes up on the screen. Brandy's breaking it down the way she would. So that way you can see exactly the mindset, how it's done.
Right.
That starts off at 7 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. in the East. 26 is new accounts, 9 a.m. in Hawaii, 12 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. in the East. And that is new accounts. All right. If you're not following us on Instagram, and I wish you would, because when they give me a picture and they let me know, guess what, Brandy?
What's that?
I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame. And guess what we did?
What?
Because we got a passer! Yes, we do. We got a passer. We got a passer!
Yeah.
Yes. We had a few passers this weekend, but one stands out because she's the only one that gave me a picture and she gave me a quote and she let me know how she got it done. And that, of course, I am talking about if you are on our Discord and you have been following who's been testing and what's going on. We have proud to announce that we have a Series 6 passer, Bethany Bell. Congratulations on passing the Series 6. Got it done today.
Yes.
Passed that thing out there in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Louisiana. I don't know how they say it out there, but Louisiana got it done. And I just want to say congratulations. If you are not following on Instagram or if you're not on our social medias, there was some pretty good quotes on there. She says, I couldn't have done it without the Kona family, the techniques, and the 4 R's Brandy instilled in us with the determining factor. So excited to continue my journey with you guys. She also added on here because she wasn't able to be on here, but she wanted to tell all of you Just let everyone know that if they follow the Kona plan, stay committed, and believe in themselves, that they have nothing to worry about. Also, take as many practice quizzes and exams as they can. My total count was about 2,500.
Woo!
2,500.
That's a lot of questions right there.
That's a lot of quizzes. That's a lot of questions. That is just putting in the reps. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. Like this stuff doesn't happen by accident. You don't just pass because you did great. You went through the content. No, you got to put in the work. You got to figure it all out. If you're a member, you know exactly what the 4 R's are. You got to put in that work. The 4 R's are a way that we teach people how to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
With every quiz and every exam and every little test, and how to study and how to raise those scores, putting in that work with those 4 R's and just making it go. 2,500 questions. And I know she was on those live VC calls. Jason Croft, shout out to his little study group he was doing with her. They both were just going back and forth with quizzes and helping each other out. That's the community that I love on our Discord. So it's awesome. Congratulations. Gonna go get that Series 63. And I know that's gonna happen pretty soon with this determination and just persistence. What do you want to say about Bethany?
Yeah, she plugged into the live sessions when she could. She asked questions. She was active on the message board. She would send me messages. It was just awesome. She totally took full advantage of like everything we have to offer. So super awesome, very well deserved. Congratulations.
That's right.
Yes,
Are you ready?
let's do it.
Let's go. All right, everybody. We're gonna play the game that's sweeping the nation. It is the Kona catchphrase. It is a game we play. Just another way to mix it up on learning these test taking techniques, these skill sets. It helped out Bethany.
Mhm.
I know that Jason and her were definitely working those tests and those quizzes, and whoever else joined them on those live calls on the Discord. But this is one of the ways that we get it done because it helps you out in the exam. Guys, none of these Q banks are exactly what you see in the exam. None of those questions are going to be there. FINRA doesn't allow it. So guess what? The only way to do it is you got to learn the little hints, the little clues they leave behind, the little connections. And you start learning that it doesn't matter what they ask in the question. Sometimes you don't even need to read the whole question at all.
Mm.
If you just learn what the connections are, learn those key words and those catchphrases, and then you can get that answer. So
Yes.
today, what we're going to do is we're going to break it down. So we're going to put answers up on the screen. I'm going to read them. This is where you come in to play. You are going to write in the chat what you think those key words are.
Yes.
I didn't say what the answer is. I said keywords. What are the connections? Do you see any patterns? Do you see any opposites? Do you see anything, two answers that are opposing each other? One says up, one says down, right? Put that in there. Do any of them say anything similar together? Is there any patterns together? Like they both are talking about a new account, right?
Mhm.
That's similar, but there's some sort of difference between them, right? Do you see a Mona, right? If you've been to our workshop that's happening on Saturday, by the way, Saturday morning, we were supposed to have another workshop. Brandy's giving me the eye. I don't remember that, but we're supposed to have a workshop on Saturday morning.
Yes.
Only reason we might be in Las Vegas. We're thinking about going to Las Vegas and visiting some offices out there. But that being said, look for those patterns, look for all that stuff. Then we're going to read the question. We're going to look for those keywords in the questions. You guys are going to put that in the chat as well. And then you're going to see how you line up with Brandy when she explains it all. See if you're getting it. See if you're matching it up. See if you're going, okay, I got that. Okay, I noticed that. Check your observations with hers.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, D, a stock recommendation by an investment advisor during a media interview for which the advisor gives a reasonable bias and discloses his financial interest in the company. C, a chart showing a security's past performance and projecting its future performance based on this. B, a testimonial involving a technical aspect of investing from a person with the experience and the expertise to form a valid opinion. A page on a firm's website containing both static and dynamic content. There you go. Ooh, Angie said both stock, chart, performance, and projecting involving. Testimonial, static and dynamic. A had an and. Good catch. Containing. Yeah, we have a couple ands in the answers. I don't know if that's going to be a one tonight, because B has an and as well. So does D. So they all three have them. So past performance. Yeah, all four of them do.
Let me see. I saw the word
Future performance. Are you looking for one word that someone's got to say?
Yes, but I'm looking for a word that somebody put up there.
What'd they put?
Opinion. Do we see it?
Yeah, it's in B. It's at the end.
Oh, there we go.
Reasonable.
Ooh, that's good. Reasonable basis. There's one part. There's one word. One word.
Is it a word or a pattern?
It's two words. It's in C.
It's in C. I think someone said future performance.
Did they? I know they said past performance.
No, someone actually said
there
past.
Yep, got it. Got it. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Okay. So let's stop right there for a quick second.
You want to observe?
Let's make some observations, because yes, we've got static and dynamic content. We've got a testimonial and a valid opinion. We've got past performance and projecting future performance. And we've got a recommendation with a reasonable basis and a disclosure.
I have a question. In A, is that like basically like a Facebook post almost? Because it's static. You put something up there.
Yes.
And then, but you allow people to comment on such thing or leave room for interaction.
Correct.
So that makes it dynamic.
Yeah, I've never heard it called dynamic, but that makes sense. I usually hear static and interactive, but maybe interactive is too on the nose.
Right.
But yes, dynamic would be
okay.
Like you could do both.
I was just wondering if they're trying to be slick with that word dynamic.
Yeah, no, it would be that you could do both. Like you could interact with it.
Right. So basically like a Facebook post.
Yeah. But there's one I probably gave the hints away, but there's one thing on here that just seems kind of interesting, that I don't know if anybody has been able to do this ever.
I know what you're talking about.
In not even in securities, but just ever. Maybe The Simpsons, though.
No. Do you know who's been able to do this? If you're like, if you are older than the age of 40,
you're gonna say
Carson used to do a character called Karnak.
Karnak.
And there is an answer on there. Is very Karnak.
Right.
And or Miss Cleo.
Yes, there was Miss Cleo.
Dionne Warwick had this.
Yes.
Had this ability.
I was thinking Diane Warwick. The Simpsons.
Dion, not Diane.
Dion, sorry. Did I say Diane?
Yeah, you can't say Diane.
Oh, my bad. That was
she's gonna beat you up. You can't call her that.
There you go. Predict.
You cannot predict the future. How do you know the future performance of anything? We don't know the future.
We can't, and especially in the market, because if there's anything that 2020 taught us, you can't predict squats.
I couldn't think of any more.
I can't think of any more either.
I couldn't think of any more infomercial.
Yeah. Those 1-900 numbers that you would call us to predict your future.
Karnak, dude, yes. I thought that was awesome. I pulled that one out.
Which of the following would be considered misleading public communication? And I'm just going to go straight to the projecting its future. And that's exactly it, guys. We can't just legally everything. There's nothing we can't.
Brandy's not even going to let you even put your 2 cents in on that question.
I didn't, just because
misleading is the key word. But C, you should have seen that already. Future, you cannot predict the future.
Right.
So.
Okay, cool.
So the one pattern I would have said is C is totally crazy.
It's the only one that was bad.
It's the only one that was like not in reality.
Right. It was the only one that was kind of bad. Yeah. Okay. I think that was the longest question that we had.
All right. Well, goodness. It's going to be a great night for me.
Yes.
D, Securities Exchange Act of 1934, Securities Act of 1933. B, Trust Indenture Act of 1939. A, Maloney Act of 1975. I know some of you are all, oh my goodness.
I can't even believe that somebody remembered Maloney. I cannot believe it. You were right on the money. I just can't believe that that's you even.
He's a teacher. He's a teacher.
That's awesome.
Yes, Maloney is a thing.
It is. But
3 of them are in the 30s. That's a great observation.
that is true. That is very true.
What is A?
What is A? I'll tell you guys in a second what A is, but I want you guys to look past what we know
It's
of.
the SRO.
It is the SRO.
That's what A is.
It is the SRO. But what I really want you guys to focus on is the other words, like not the meaning behind the words, but the words, right?
Like, are you
the word
saying like
Maloney.
that's a name,
That's a name,
right?
right? And then we have like this idea of an indenture. I don't even know what an indenture is. Exactly. Securities, right? And then we have exchange. That's
And
what I'm
G
gonna,
has securities as well, but
exactly. That's true. It does. But this is what I'm going to try to match up. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know what Maloney is, just like a lot of you put in the chat. I don't
and
know.
a lot of you don't know what indenture is.
I don't even know. I don't even remember seeing 1939, but 33 and 34, I know.
Remember we were playing KonaCatchphrase in this?
Yeah.
Remember we were gonna let them ask?
I know. Well,
yeah.
they did. They did. I'm
Yes,
just trying to keep it.
Yeah, mom over here.
I've seen.
You're just tying their shoes for them.
Okay, I won't say nothing.
Tonight you were not supposed to tie their
Sorry.
shoes.
Sorry. The habit.
I mean, you're supposed to do that afterwards. You're supposed to do that, not during. That's what test taking techniques
I know.
Tuesdays.
I'll stop next time.
All right. What do you guys see in the question that have any keywords? Everyone except Brandy, KonaButterflyz. Law, dentures. Yes. Securities except A. 50 mil indentures, federal law.
Okay. I think we have enough.
We have enough?
Yes.
Go ahead, explain.
Oh, I was just going by the fact that it said indentures and indenture. Boom.
They would have got it right without all that.
I know. But I was trying to get people to free their minds even more. Just free your mind. Just relax. And yes, this is for the SROs, by the way.
I would say this, not important.
It wasn't.
Look how unimportant that was. You just needed to match up the two things, right?
That's what I was.
You don't even know what it means. Who cares? Match it up.
Right. That was my song. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, sorry. There was a lot.
D, recommending that potential customer open a 529 college savings account instead of an UTMA. C, telling a customer the annual contribution limit of her retirement account. B, advising a customer who needs investment income to invest in bonds using a laddering strategy. A, telling a customer that he should roll over his IRA before the end of the year. Needs A and C are similar. Telling, advising, recommending. Keywords there, yeah. Should roll IRA.
Definitely.
I know that I see one. I don't know if it matters, but potential customer. And D. You would tell a potential customer?
Maybe.
It's very weird.
Okay. So there's 529 and that. Okay.
Laddering.
Yes. Okay.
Are we there yet? I feel like Ice Cube.
I feel like we got enough to go on.
A is wrong, right?
No.
I like that.
Not necessarily. I know what you meant.
I know what she means.
I knew what you meant. No, why am I doing that? Go ahead.
All of the following statements by associated persons are subject to regulation, best interest, except. So I guess you're looking for the one that's wrong.
Somebody put it in here.
Except.
Sorry, that was on there.
Annual contribution. Except best interest.
Okay. Now I did see that one person, Timothy, put in their annual contribution. My question is, there we go. There, I see it right there. C
is just general information.
Yes, guys, look it. I'm just gonna show you guys something. Specific strategy. Roll over into your IRA. Laddering strategy. Specific strategy. Going from a 529 to an UTMA. Specific strategy. But can't we just Google this,
That's just basic info.
right? Like, can't we just Google that? That's general information. Mr. Google can find it for me. In fact, that's what I call him now, Mr. Google. There you go.
Isn't the Google thing like Bigsby or Bipsby or Bibby or what? Don't they have a cute name for a Google guy? I don't know.
I mean, I think Google is a cool enough word. They should just Google.
Mr. Googles? I don't think they're going
Mr.
for that
Google.
look.
Dr. Google.
See?
Yes, guys, see, it was and that's what I was looking for when I started circling, or underlining roll over the IRA, 529 and UPMA, and then you said laddering strategy. Like the only one that I didn't, and I saw you guys I saw you guys put retirement in there, but that wasn't the point of the answer. The answer was the annual contribution limit.
Yeah, and the key thing in there is that you got to know that A, B, and D are all strategies, and you're telling somebody how to move or what they should do with their money. C is not.
Nope, it's just going, oh, let me Google that real quick.
Yeah, it's literally just saying these are the facts of what you can do.
Exactly.
You don't do it. I don't care.
Right, but it was not a strategy. Awesome. That was better.
D,
Randy.
if the rep believes it is the best interest of the client given the market climate. C, if the client has given prior consent of the transaction. B, if the client has signed a negative consent letter. And A, never. Never ever? Never ever.
Never.
Best interest. Signed. Given. Negative.
Yes.
Prior consent.
Prior consent and the negative consent letter. By the way, what has anybody ever heard of what a negative consent?
I don't. Why would you get a negative consent?
I don't even know.
I consent to you negatively do things to me.
Is that like the opposite? Like, you know how like I tell you guys all the time, like you have value or you have no value, right? You could change the amount of value you have, but it's never negative.
No, I consent to negative things happening to me. Whatever you're gonna do, I consent to your negativity on me. I want that negativity on me.
Right.
If a registered representative has discretionary authority over an account, when is it okay for the rep to excessively trade in that account? When is it okay for the rep to excessively trade in the account?
That's right, guys. Okay to excessively trade. I love it. When the client signed a negative consent letter. No, guys.
When I want you to do negative things in my account.
I think that's what they mean.
The heck are you talking about?
This is one that, guys, if I was taking my own notes, I would be like,
never.
You can never excessively trade. What
no,
dude.
Hey, if your rep wants to do that, they can do it on their own account.
Yeah, do it on your own account. Go generate commissions on your own account.
Exactly.
Don't be doing that in mine.
D, sales of all equity securities. C, sales of particular IPO. B, sales of all mutual funds. A, total sales. Yes, all.
Sales. All right, so we got the all.
Total.
I
mean, that's just another word. It's all, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
IPO, sales, mutual funds. People are just dancing around it. Securities. Different.
That's what I was looking for.
A is different.
A is different.
Particular.
It is different, but so is there's another answer in here that is different. Probably more different than A.
Some people are saying C.
That is right. There
C is very specific.
Because what? Ooh.
Because it literally says particular IPO.
Exactly. Now, if I was comparing that, I would see probably A being total sales.
I would have said different altogether because this is the only reason. Total is another word for all. B has all. D has all.
Ooh,
C does not have an all of anything.
There you go. Look at
that. It says, hold on, I can't see. Grant is hired as a rep and is given a hiring bonus in the form of a forgivable loan. Grant's firm is prohibited from basing forgiveness of the loan on Grant's. Prohibited. Grant is hired as a rep and given a hiring bonus in the form of a forgivable loan. Grant's firm is prohibited from basing forgiveness of the loan on Grant's sales of a particular IPO.
Right.
That's correct.
Right. Because I can base it on how many all mutual fund sales that you have, or all equity securities, or all sales, but I can't base it on a particular specific.
Or just following the techniques.
That's it.
Total is all, B is an all, D is an all, C did not have the word all.
And here's what I want to really kind of really focus this on. It's not the fact that it's a forgivable loan. It's really just a hiring bonus. And you can't, it's like this. It's really that. Like,
all that's irrelevant. It's the fact that you can't sell things to do something. Like you can't
get a hiring bonus based on a sale of a particular security.
Just like you can't get a vacation trip based on the sale of a particular thing. Just like you can't get Dodger tickets based on the sale of a particular item. Just like you can't earn a dinner based on the sale of a particular thing.
Right.
You can just think about if you're in Primerica, right? It's a total sales, all your sales. It's not because you sold X mutual fund more than anybody else did.
Right.
You can't do that.
Exactly.
It's a total of all your business.
All your business.
D, qualified custodian. C, transfer agent. B, executing broker dealer. A, introducing broker dealer. Introducing broker dealer. Comes with a charcuterie board. A and B are opposites.
Yeah.
B is different.
We could say that.
Transfer. First word of answer choices.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. That's a quick summary. Well, I'm gonna say not D is not the first word. But I like what you did there.
I like what you did there, but custodian
is
the important one.
So can we say that introducing, executing, why did I get stuck in the loop right there?
Executing broker dealer and introducing.
Stuck in the loop, but not move.
If you were a CD, I'd have to look for a smudge.
Just do that.
Or remember we used to like nudge the CD player? Investment advisors must keep their customers' securities with which of the following?
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Sorry.
Investment advisors must keep their customers' securities with which of the following? Someone's just saying B. Must keep.
There you go.
Which of the following?
I mean,
yeah.
I still haven't seen the answer yet, though.
No.
But guys, yes, I must keep my securities with which of the following? Who is the keeper of things? I don't know about you, but introducing doesn't match.
No.
Executing doesn't match.
No.
Said it right this time. Transferring doesn't match, but custodians like to keep things safe, don't they?
A qualified custodian.
There you go. See, guys, I wasn't paying attention to anything else other than the words introducing, executing.
Just like parents are called custodians because grandma can be a custodian of a kid, right? Or grandpa can be a custodian, uncle, whatever, a court-appointed custodian, right? They keep those children safe. They look after them. They make sure they get all their needs met, right? That outside of securities, right? Parent or guardian custodian.
Yes.
Not your janitor.
But think about.
But if you kind of think about it,
they take care of the grounds.
There you go.
See, they take care of.
So all around, no matter if you looked at it as a dude with a bunch of keys or lady walking around taking care of the grounds, or a parent, or somebody taking care of the accounts.
There you go.
Custodian's the key word. That was the thing you needed to look for in or out of securities. There you go.
Groundskeeper Willie.
Groundskeeper Willie.
Second Simpsons reference.
Unless you're the groundskeeper from Caddyshack. That guy blew that whole golf course up.
Yes.
One may say that he did not take care of that.
He was not a qualified custodian.
That is true. He wasn't qualified very
See what
well.
I did
No.
there?
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for putting up with my 80s reference. I know that lost you on most people that are under the age of 30, but it's a hoot and a holler if you're over the age of 40. But that's all right. We all love you. We appreciate every single one of you for being here. And remember, don't stop, don't quit. Just get after it. Put it to the floor and just don't look back. Just keep going until you're done. You will be happy where you're at if you do that. Stay consistent and just make it happen.
Make it happen.
We got live sessions tomorrow. We got more Studying Brew tomorrow night. And for a little bonus feature for you guys, it looks like we will be on the road. Tomorrow night, we will be in somebody's office doing a live Studying Brew. So it's going to be a little different. We're going to have a studio audience tomorrow. We're going to be doing it in front of people.
Be very rare.
It's going to be different. So we'll see you tomorrow for the Test Taking Techniques Tuesday for that event. But until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Guys, thank you so much for being on. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to take your quizzes before you go to sleep tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Do you know what happens